What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Toshi today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, all right? It is the 19th of May today. Here we are, sitting down about 5% on the day so far. 7 hours, 36 minutes left in this day. Now you're up a little bit more than 5% to the downside. Yesterday, you had a bullish engulfing candle up 15%. Nice to see. Even more than that on the wick. Pulled back a little bit. I'm assuming it's because somebody's on the sauce. We've got a little bit of a haggard, drunk Bitcoin here, going up and down and all around, doing all this stuff. It's moving up. I think that a lot of the altcoins yesterday, they had a little volatility, probably because Bitcoin couldn't make up its mind. But once Bitcoin makes up its mind, and I think it's very clear as to what direction we're going to go, guys. We're going. We're going. We're going to go. We'll see at 120K and beyond, probably in the next week or so, or less. Toshi 307 now. We'll probably get a piece of that. I very much do believe that we're in a bull flag right here, right? If we look at this, we've got the nice little base here on the flagpole to the high there. Oh, there we go, right there. Right, it's a little flag pole. You got your flag. It's a bull flag. Type in "what is a bull flag" on Google Images, and it'll pull up something that looks exactly like this. If we take this, we measure it right here from a low to a high. You put it right down at the base of the flag there. That would take you to about $0.0019 right there. Right? Very, very possible outcome, and likely, in my expectation, my experience with these bull flags, this took you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days to achieve. Likely, this next phase up takes you more than 7 days to achieve. Is it going to be 8 days? Is it going to be 14 days? I don't know. Stop asking me. We'll see. We'll find out. I don't know what day it'll take, how long it'll take. Let's say that this move is starting right here as of yesterday, and it takes 14 days. Well, that'll be June 1st. And I don't think that it'll take more than 14 days. It could. It's possible. It could take more than 14 days to get up here. There's no rule as to how long a breakout move has to take to get up there. Oftentimes it's quick. Breakout moves, according to patterns, they are quick. But in my experience with bull flags, and I don't know if you'll find this anywhere on the internet, this is just my experience since 2017 doing technical analysis, 2015 being in the crypto markets as a whole, right? I wasn't doing technical analysis that whole time, but really started up back in 2017 with this bull flag here. In my experience, oftentimes the move in is more robust than the move out. Normally, not always. Sometimes the move out can be more robust than the move in, but most of the time it's not. So if this took 7 days, then it might take 8 or 10 or 14 days here. It normally doesn't take more than twice as much, though. Normally it does not. It still does happen pretty fast. Maybe this whole thing is not the bull flag. Maybe it's just this low here. But I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Should I take this low? Should I take this low? Why wouldn't I take this low? You know what I mean? I feel like this does make the most sense. But even if it's not, if the measure move is off, then instead of talking about 00188, maybe we're at 00175, right at the 886 there. All in all, Toshi, you look like you're in a bullish configuration here. You got really deep into the overboughts on here, hitting the 90, coming back down, bouncing off the 60. We like to see it. Let's close today green. I would like it if today closed green. Let's look at some short-term stuff, and then we'll come back out to this one, okay? I want to leave this up. We're going to look at Toshi over here, just so I remember where my thoughts were. I don't know if I'll remember, but if I have this, I think that I'll be better equipped for that. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame here. Are we going to move up by the end of the day? That's the question we're asking right now. 1 hour RSI coming down a little bit. You're at this area that you found support before. You've got a higher low right now, but if we put this low right here, we put a line right there, boom, you found support right here, just below, right here, just below, right there, just above it right there. You seem to find support in this area time and time again, so I'm okay with this. I don't mind it. It's right at the 40. You bounce right off the 40, and that's a good thing, okay? Not a lot of volume, but that's fine. Whatever. Not a lot of volume to the downside. Volume oftentimes dies off before you're about to break out. And it looks like the last 3 hours, people have been loading up a little bit, right? We've had some average volume over the last 3 hours. So we likely do break out to the upside. The 1 hour RSI to me looks a little bit bearish, but you're in a position where you normally bounce. So that's good. That's good. I do expect you to move up at least between now and the coming hours. By the end of the day, how much are you down? You're down 5.6%. Could you close today green? You could. You really could. I think it'd be nice if today could close green. Time will tell. Let's see. 4 hour time frame here. 4 hour RSI does look good. Neutral but bullish. Definitely bullish. And it looks like it's postured mainly to go to the overbought zone. Even if you get a little bit more of a drop, you're going to go to the overbought zone. So if you get a little bit more of a drop today, definitely won't close green. But I don't think you do. I think that today, because the 1 hour looks bullish, I think that you'll continue to rise here. The goal, I suppose, would be to close here, right? We're looking to close right above 0.007561. Close above there by the end of the day. I think you can do it. I really do. You got 2 4-hour candles left, including this one, right? One and then the next one left. If you're not there by the end of the day, don't get your feelings hurt, but it wouldn't surprise me if you pulled up a little bit more by the end of the day. If Bitcoin really goes off, if it does some things, if we're seeing a higher high than this, I would expect Toshi does get loose. It lets loose that goose, and that goose is going to fly high. Overall, let's see, from a high to a low here, high to a low right here, you hit your golden ratio, you're back to your 236. Very volatile, very, very volatile, but you're holding that 236. You really are. Fake out to the downside. That's what this is. Oftentimes, fake outs do promote price in the opposite direction, right? Just like here, you broke out of this, right? This little consolidation phase, you had a fake out to the upside and promoted price to the opposite direction there. So I would expect that you do not only go to the golden ratio, but you continue going higher. We'll see you at 309 in a very short amount of time, and likely you will persist higher than that, right? You break through 301, there's nothing stopping you really. You're going to continue going. And at that point, you're breaking out of your bull flag. And at that point, that's where we come back to here. I think we can expect to see in a very short amount of time, by the end of this month, something between 2.0175 to 2.023. Maybe you hit this measure move perfectly. Measure moves are just ideas. You could stop right at that idea. You could go just a little bit above it. You could go right above it. You could stop just below it. You know, who knows where you're going to go, but I like this 0.0175 to 0.019 area. That's what I feel most comfortable with. You'll probably move up there, consolidate some more, maybe find support at your 786 or something, and then continue to run all the way onto your path to 0.045 to 1 cent itself. And again, I have a hard time seeing Toshi run all the way up to 1 cent, but man, the faster you move, the more time you have by the end of June, the more possible this reality comes. But that'd be from a low to a high. That's an overall 50x move. And the reality of the matter is there's going to be meme coins that see a larger amount of growth than that even, right? Some meme coins are going to do 100x in the same amount of time. Could Toshi be one of them? Can we start talking about 2 cents right now? I mean, man, if we're up at the prices I think we're going to be by the end of May, my expectation is this, right? Let's do it like this. Let's just draw it. Let's say that we're here by the end of May, right? Are we going to slow down or are we going to speed up going into June? We're probably going to speed up. Are we going to speed up at that kind of pace? I don't know. What if we speed up at this kind of pace? What if it's like that? Well, that's the middle of June there. You know, you know what I'm saying? What if we slow it down even more and we're just going up? I'm just saying, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but you guys, Toshi might be more bullish than we originally thought. Okay, 1 cent is still the given maximum, but as of now, and it might be a bit preemptive, I want to see where we are. If we're at this area by the end of the month, then it's appropriate, but it's a little preemptive now. We still haven't gotten here, but if we are here by the end of the month, I think it's completely appropriate to start talking about 2 to 2.6 cent targets for Toshi, which is nuts, which is insane, which would imply that from the current price, Toshi at a minimum, and we don't think we stop there, but at a minimum, you got a 6x. At the maximum expectation, that'd be about a 14x, and you just might continue onwards. You might see a 28x to a 38x from the current price, which would be nuts. We're not there yet, but it's time to start thinking about it, okay? We could go there. There's a lot of cryptos that are showing significance on their 1.886-200 level. Toshi might get a piece of that. And with the pace that you're moving, man, I don't know. Either you stop up there or you're going to stop before the rest of the markets and start consolidating before the rest of the markets. And that just doesn't make sense to me. The rest of the market's going to have a finale phase in June and you're just going to chill. I doubt it. But I got nothing else to say, guys. I think I'm just rambling at this point. So hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. We want today to close green for a couple of reasons, right? One, if we close green here, we're going to be bouncing off the 60. We're not going to reject here. Two, if we can close green, it might be a signal that we are in fact breaking out of this bull flag right now. Yesterday might have been a breakout, and then if today can close green, that'll continue that. But even if we close here, I think we're fine, right? Whatever, take your time. Maybe you break out tomorrow, maybe you break out 3 days from now, but sometime this week before the 25th of May, I'm anticipating we do get some upside, right? Maybe not by the end of this week, but by the end of this month, I think that we will be at those targets around 0.0175 to 0.019, if not higher. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.